Welcome back to another one of our episodes at our channel of The Adventures of Bobbie and Bobbie. So in the middle of the night, my husband woke up, whether to get a snack or a drink, and he heard a noise, and it was basically the motor for the pool pump trying to kick on, and it was not engaging. So he quickly came out, turned off the breaker so that we could deal with it this morning. We have to go through a little bit of diagnostics first. There's a few steps that we want to go through to make sure that it is what we think it is. It could be the impeller, it could be the bearings. We're hoping it's just the capacitor, because that's an easy fix. So let's get to work and we'll give it a shot. Okay, so here we are at our sub panel for the pool pump with the time clock, and this is our pool pump here below. To let you know what the sound was that my husband was hearing early this morning before he turned off the breaker, I'll do a very quick turn on the breaker and then the time clock. So that buzzing sound was the motor trying to start but not able to do so. So I'm going to turn the power back off, and then I have a cover down here that I need to remove. Yes. So there's a couple of bolts in the back. There's three bolts actually. Two bolts. And I'm going to take them off with my 10-in-1 in order to remove the cover. Okay, that one is out. One down here. And that one is also out, and we'll remove the cover. Now the first thing you're going to see when you open it up is the capacitor. And the capacitor is the most likely victim, but there's three things we need to check. Two things before the capacitor. First thing is going to be the impeller. We want to make sure that the impeller isn't clogged with debris. There might be debris that got in through the filter, through the pump, and then just got clogged in there. The second thing would be the bearings, and the bearings might be clogged, might be bad, whatever the case may be, and at that point we would have to disassemble it and change those out. The capacitor, though, our most likely victim, is what holds the charge, so we have to discharge it. So I'm just going to grab a regular screwdriver, put it across the two pieces here, and discharge the energy that's stored in there before I even get my hands near there, because it will hurt. It will feel like a bite from a spark plug if you've ever felt one of those. It's not pleasant. So I'm going to turn on my camera so that I can see behind the motor. And let's see. Oops. And don't know if you can see that brass looking circle with the slot in it. That is going to be what I'm going to put my screwdriver in to try and turn the motor manually. Of course. Let me try the longer screwdriver just in case, so I can actually see. Doing things in reverse are not always easy for me. Okay. So I'm going to turn it one way. I can actually hear the water flowing through it. Then I'm going to turn it the other way. And it is not the impeller. And most likely not the bearings either, because the bearings feel really smooth, very well lubricated. Nothing feels like it's caught or gritty or anything like that. So just like we suspected initially, it's going to be the capacitor. So we're going to have to make a quick pit stop to one of our local supply houses and buy one of those to replace it. And we'll see you again in a couple of minutes. Okay, so apparently we had a little bit of an audio malfunction, so you're going to see very quickly what I was able to do for the installation. Once we had the capacitor, we did realize that it was a little bit longer, but it was a better quality. So we went ahead and used it anyway. We installed it, as you're going to see in the next couple of seconds, and it was a really fairly easy install. Just put it on the strap, connect the two terminals, turn it on, make sure it worked, close it up with the housing, and we were done. So enjoy. So to wrap this up, it turned out to be, like I said, just the capacitor. We were very fortunate in that sense. It actually took more time to go to the supply house and get the capacitor here in Orlando with the traffic than it did to actually install it. I think all in all, if you were to take into consideration the time that it took to take it out, diagnose it, and put the new one in, it probably was a 45-minute repair. Not even that, maybe. So I would like to make sure that you guys like the video, subscribe to our channel so we can keep on doing this for you, and keep in tune to our crazy adventures of Bobbie and Bobbie. So let me show you how it works, and we'll go from there. The breaker's already on. And it works. Peace.